Hello viewers. Today we'll continue our Python training. If you have not watched our previous videos, I would suggest you to go and watch previous videos because we have started from scratch. So that will be more helpful to you. So let's begin our training today. So today we'll see two-dimensional list first. So one-dimensional list, as I have shown you previously, list one we write like this. Two-dimensional list, we have list inside a list, so we have multiple lists inside this. So this is called two-dimensional list. Now how to access the two-dimensional list? So I'll just comment this out. If you want to print this list, you know to see, and also as with any list, index start with 0. So this is on index 1 0 1 2. So if I'll print this, it will print this. And if I'll print 1 0, if I want to access the first, from the first row, from the first index, the zeroth value, that is 4, then I can write like this. Let me run the program. So you can see it prints the first. Due to this index 0, this whole list gets printed, and if I have for a specific selection this 4, I have written like this. Now we'll move ahead and see if I want to update. Suppose I want to update this 4 to 44. How can I do? So it's simple. You just need to give the index position and then write the new value, assign the new value, and it will be changed. So you can see this 4 gets now changed to 44. Now how to traverse this whole list, because this is a 2D list, so single for loop won't work here. So for row in matrix, that is this, for each row, so there are 3 rows for in matrix, index in each row, so I'll go through index of each and print the index. So if I'll run this, you can see 1 to 9, it will get printed. 44 here because I have changed from 4 to 44 here. This is how you can iterate the 2D list. Now moving ahead, what we'll see now, some list methods and functions which is already available in Python. So list one I have declared here. So if I'll let me comment out rest of the things so that you will not get confused. List one I have declared, and so I'll just print the list. Okay. Now if I want to append anything inside this list, suppose I want to, after 10 I want to append 22. So list has, so if we'll do control shift on, you can see so many methods which is available in list. On Windows it is control shift is the shortcut key to see all the list method which is available. So to append in the last, append means always, it always appends in the last. So it will append 22, and if I'll print now list again, so you can see after 10 22 gets appended. If you want to suppose reverse the list, so if you want to just reverse the list, there is also a function dot reverse available. So I have, you can see the same list gets reversed now. Now if you want to insert anything on particular index, so suppose I want to insert 33 on index 0, that is here in the beginning. I can do that using insert method on index 0. So 33, you can see it gets inserted on 0 index. If you want to remove any item, suppose I want to remove 33 which I just inserted, remove method is there with the help of which you can remove the element. See, 33 gets removed. Previously it was like this, now 33 gets removed, so list is like this now. If you want to remove from the last, so there is a method pop is available, so it will remove from the last. So if I'll just do pop, you can see the 1 gets removed here. If you want to find index of a particular value, suppose I want to find where the 4 lies. So if I'll run it, 4 lies on the 6th position. Why? Its index starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So index lies the for value of 4 lies at on which index? That is 6. It starts from 0. Now, if you want to check any number, if it exists in the list or not, then there is you can easily check 40 in list 1. If I'll check, this is how you can do. I'll check 40. 40 is not available as we know, so it is returning false. If I'll check suppose 22, which is available, so it is returning true because 22 is available in the list. Now there is a method which is really helpful is sorting. So suppose I want to sort like this list is not sorted. So if I will sort it in ascending order, it should start with 4, 5, 6, 7, then 10, then 22, and then 89. So there is a sort method which sort the list, and if I'll print it for you, see, it's now sorted the list. This sort method helps you to sort the list. It is so easy. If you want to make a copy of the existing list, it's simple. Copy method will give you a copy in the list. So if I'll run it, you can see list 2 will also print the same thing. List 2 also gets copied. Now if you want to remove everything from the list, then there is a method clear. This method will empty the list or truncate the list. If I'll run now, you can see this empties the list because this clear method clears everything which exists in the list. Let's move ahead to learn new things. So the another dataset that we'll learn today is tuple. So like in list we have seen how to operate. Tuples are immutable as we know. So we cannot add or remove element once declared. So I've created a tuple. If you want to print it, you can print like this. If you want to print the third part value of it, let me show you. So the first print prints everything, and the tuples 3 means index 3. What lies on index 3? 0, 1, 2, 3, that is 2. So it gets printed here. You can see. Now, if I want to check how many times a given number exists, like exist in the tuple, like 3, how many times it exists, I'll run it. It will return this exists one time. If I'll change it to suppose I've added 2, 3, it means how many times 3 occurs now? 2 times. Now, if you want to find index of a given value, like I want to find the index of 4. In this case, 2, because 4 lies from 0, 1, and 2. The 4 value 4 lies on index 2, that is 0, 1, and 2. Now, as I said, tuples are immutable, so we cannot add or remove element. So if we'll suppose try to add anything here, tuples, if you want to modify any values, it will give you error. Let me show you that. In the list it is possible, but in tuples it is not possible. Tuple subject does not support assignments. Okay, so now we will move ahead to see the next data set. Now we'll see some unpacking. This is the special feature of Python. So in tuples or in list, if we have any value, if we store multiple values, how we access the values? Through index like this. And Let me show you some magic here. So this is the normal thing that we already know. If I want to access 2, I need to go to index 0 and I'll print X here. Okay, so 2 gets printed. Now, if you don't want to do this and want to unpack the tuples, I can do something like this. So it has 3 values A, B, C, tuple 1. It will unpack directly. It will assign index 0 to A, 1 to B, and index 2 to C. Now if I run this program, you can see it's the value of A, which is 2, gets printed from here. Now the same thing can be done with list also. List also support unpacking. So I've declared a list. I've declared unpack it. It will unpack it in 3 variables. If I'll print Q, it should give me 3. See, 3 I got because it unpacks itself. So we don't need to do like this always. Unpacking is a special feature that is supported in Python. Now, moving ahead, we'll see the dictionaries. As we know, dictionary stores the key value pairs like in JSON format. Like in list or tuple, you can store only one values, but if you don't have a provision to store key values, so in dictionaries gives you key value pair storage. The only thing that you need to remember is key names should always be unique. So, for example, if I copy this and paste again the same, you see the the PyCharm highlighted that keys can needs to be unique here. So I'll just remove it. So this is how you can declare a dictionary. If you want to access any value, I'll just comment this out. If you want to print name of the employees, you can access through key. Let me show you. Here I am accessing the value of key of, that is Amit. It's get printed here. If you want to update any values of the dictionary, again you need to through a key you can assign new values and then print it here. Let me show you this. So I am assigning on the name instead of Amit, I have assigned Sanu. So if I'll do same employee name, it will give me Sanu instead of Amit. Amit is printed because of this line and Sanu is printed because of this, because we have updated the name. Okay. Now if you want to append any or add any new keys inside, suppose after declaring this you want to append age of employee, then in this case you can do like this: employee, new key and its values. If I'll run it, see, age also gets appended in the dictionary. Previously it was not there, now I have appended age inside it. So that's all for this episode. We'll learn new things in new episode. Thanks viewer for watching. And if you have not watched the previous videos, I would suggest to go and watch the previous videos as well. If you didn't understand any of the concept, you can write in the comment box. I'll try to reply to all your comments. Thank you, viewers.